What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to another Wolves related video today on the channel. Today, finally, we are right at the start of the championship season. We're going to be doing a match preview for the Wolves versus Middlesbrough game at the Molineux this Saturday coming. It's going to be Saturday the 5th of August. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be able to make it. Hence, I'm going to be doing a match preview just so I've got some sort of coverage on the game on the lead up for it. Obviously, if you guys are long-term subscribers, you'll know that I did vlogs for all the home and whichever away games I went to last year. That will be continuing. However, I'm going to be missing the Middlesbrough game. I'm back for the Derby game and then I'm away again for the Cardiff game. So I'm going to be missing two of the biggest home clashes of the season, atmosphere-wise and so on as well. But we're going to be talking about Wolves versus Middlesbrough today. Obviously, Middlesbrough probably one of the favourites, if not the favourite, to go up this season. If you never caught it, I did a championship table prediction video as well. And a little bit of a spoiler, they did fairly well in my prediction as well. So, a team that defensively were fairly strong last season. I know they went down, but it's mainly because of the lack of firepower they had. Karanka was a fairly defensive boss and kind of set up quite defensively in his... he was there for probably 3/4 of the season. And unfortunately, Middlesbrough did get relegated. But this season, they've really strengthened their firepower. They've brought in Braithwaite. They've brought in Sombalonga for quite a big fee as well. You'd expect those guys to start. And it's going to be a very tough task for Wolves. But it's such a great occasion to do it. A sellout crowd at Molineux for the first game of the season. It's going to be brilliant. So obviously, we come at the end of pre-season now. That's where we are. We have a quick look at sort of the Wolves fixtures here. They started off strongly. Victoria Plazen win away in Austria, 2-1. Unfortunately, obviously, the game against Jablonek as well didn't quite go to plan. We beat Werder Bremen as well right at the start, which I forgot. But yeah, Jablonek was disappointing. We never really got going. It was almost as if we kind of, had 2 games in 3 days there. Coming on to the third game in about 6 to 7 days in a week, and all the batteries needed recharging, I think. Came to the game against Shrewsbury, rather disappointed as well, a 2-0 loss. But we bounced back, a great performance against Peterborough, an outstanding performance against Leicester City, which leads me on to kind of how we expect Wolves to play. And I'd really suspect it will be very close to an unchanged 11. Obviously, we are without Cavallero due to suspension for the first 2 games. So he's going to be missing the Middlesbrough game and the Yeovil game in the Cup. So the team I expect we're going to start is Ruddy in goal, Doherty at right wing back. You've got Barry Douglas at left wing back. I'd assume we're going to be playing Bolly, Cody and Miranda as the centre halves. I'd play Neves and Sace through the middle. Jota will play on the wing. We got Jordan Graham, I'd imagine, will come in for Cavallero, unless Bakari starts. I'm not sure. Personally, if I was picking the team, it'd be Jordan Graham. Play pretty well against Peterborough. Give him a little, even if he only plays 60 minutes, I'd start him ahead of Bakari. I think he's got more end product than the young Nigerian. And then up front, the new signing, finally a striker for Wolves, Leo Bonatini as well. Obviously, I think Wolves are going to be adding another striker eventually to the team, but I think Bonatini, fairly highly rated, whether it be in Saudi Arabia or Portugal. Mixed reports from Saudi Arabia, but I think he's a player. He's better than what we've got almost at the moment without me seeing him. On paper, he looks slightly better. 6'1", he's quite a tall lad, but apparently he can finish. He's going to be decent in the air at that sort of height, hopefully. So I think that is a good addition for us. Obviously, still looking at players like Gallagher and so on loan, but hopefully, maybe with, still about 3 or 4 weeks left of the transfer window, we may have an audacious swoop for a big striker. But it's going to be a tough game, very tough game to kick off the season. Middlesbrough, as I say, probably the strongest, or one of the strongest teams on paper. Championship is very, very tough, so Middlesbrough could surprise us all, be one of the flops in the league this season. But I'd say they're probably one of the strongest players in the league at the moment. One of the strongest teams in the league at the moment, rather. So, I think it's going to be a close game. We strengthened a lot. We looked good against Leicester, who obviously are a very, very good team. A team that have been playing together for a couple of years now, most of the players. So, it's going to be very, very difficult to call. I'm going to call a 1-1 draw. I think that'll be a good result for Wolves. I know a lot of the fans are going to want to expect 3 points, but Middlesbrough are so strong. However, the morale's down a little bit. You never know. Wolves might sneak a victory, but I'm going to stick with my head on this one and go Wolves 1, Middlesbrough 1 on the start of the season, the kick-off match of the season. If any of you guys did enjoy it today, though, this little preview, if you want me to do it again, I probably will do it again for the Cardiff game. Make sure you smash the like button down below. There will be a match day vlog for the Derby game next week, so make sure you check that out and let me know in the comment section down below what you think the final score is going to be. But until next time, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button for more Wolves content, and I will see you all very, very soon.